part 2. All right, so like I was saying, oh no, I think videos are 15 minutes long now, aren't they? I don't know. Find that out. Okay, so we did the skirt, remember? Like that. And then what I told you that we were going to do with the green part, for the blouse, we did our measurements, but this is what I did. So I'm going to show you on this. So I took it, and I took the fabric, and I folded it in half, like this. It's not really even. Actually, I'm going to go the other direction. That way. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That way, you have this. Like I said, it's not even. Pretend like it is. And we're going to fold it again, like that. See that? And when I fold it, I'm going to cut like a little circle right there by that corner. Right here. Ooh. And it was about that big. It's not even, I'm sorry guys. And you got this, and then you put it, I'm going to put this on Mini Me. See that? What ended up happening now is this. I'm going to drape Mini Me really fast. Because what I'm going to do on her, I'm going to do on a bigger version, but I can show you on her really quick, and then we'll come back and do the green, okay? All right. Okay, the back and the front of these ends should meet, but it's not on her because these are my scrap fabrics. Let's pull this up. So if you wanted to make a simple little blouse, I'm going to pretend like this is even on the other side. And I do this. And right here below the bust area here, I'm just going to pin here. I don't know if I showed you this before. Or if I did a video. Oh, I did some jackets like this before. Yeah, I did. So what I'm doing now is just kind of pinning, and there's a seam line right here on my mannequin that you're going to pin close to that, so you can keep everything in balance. And then I want a wide sleeve, and before I cut, I'm just going to put a little pin. Oops, drop the pin. And when I did that, I also thought about how I wanted that sleeve to look, how wide. And I'm going to go ahead and cut, as you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to put this out the way. Now, this is what I do when I'm doing this. I'm going to cut this straight down. See that? So now you have one side. It's a short sleeve, and you would just stitch right there. And then I would sew this together to this. See that? Huh. You're going to do right now, aren't you? I would sew that right there. Now, sometimes it's hard to figure out how to get that other side to look the same way as this side. So once you figured out how you want one side to look, okay, what you're going to do next is just take, before you sew it, you're going to take this off. And you're not going to do this side at all. Yet. You're going to take it off, okay? What you're going to do, I don't have a flat surface to show you this on. Let me see. you're just going to fold this over like that and let that meet this arm and that arm, like so. And like I said, remember the back was a little bit too short. But the only thing that you would do now, because I'm not laying flat, I'm sorry guys, you're going to take and cut this shape out here and here. Just cut that shape out. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right quick. And I'm going to scoot mini me over a little bit. And do that. And I know you can't see me do that. I wonder if I could. Maybe if I scoot that down just a little bit. Hey, this. Oh, okay. So now we're going to just cut a little bit right here. Cut that. And I'm not doing the best job. I know I'm not. But I'm really quick about it. Okay? And then we're just going to do some pins so that other side won't come loose. I'll stick some pins. I'm going to open it up. This is the same thing you're going to do on the bigger form over here. I just showed you on this smaller form. And now we're going to put this back on the mannequin. And you need to sew up the sides first. So let's get back. I didn't pin it too great, but let's see. We're going to get our blouse here. Oops, got the short side. Yep, I sure did. Oops. But remember, guys, it wasn't even. Oops. Wow. Pins coming out. Okay, so go ahead and fix that. I'm sorry if it's kind of sloppy, guys, but hopefully you get the idea of what I'm doing. So you have like your two sleeves here, and you got to take in consideration your seam allowance. Just pretend that this is fitted, because that's what it would be like if I did it right. And pretend that's sewn together. Right there. I think in my videos to come, I might not talk. Because when I'm talking, I just feel like I'm thinking too much. And if I just, okay, you see that? This would be sewn together, and then you have and in the back, you just, remember it's two pieces, you just stitch up the back. You just made the sleeves. And like I said, this is like a real quickie. And then you have the bottom. So, and that's what happens when you drape on a little mini-me. So I hope you learned something from that. That's pretty cool. I like it. Before we finish up with her, before we go to the actual green dress, let's take a look at, now I like to play around with things. Say if I decided, you know what, I don't like, can't pick up the pins. I don't like, I want one side to be short and the other one to be long. And this is what I would do to make that happen. I'm sorry. I don't know what's the best way of, hey, this should be sticking in there and it's not. Okay, there we go. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut off the sleeve here on this side. And believe it or not, you can do this on a bigger form. Some people think it's easier because you're doing it on a smaller form, but that's not necessarily true. So you see, I want it to be one armhole. And there's another way of doing this without doing it this way, but just say if you just decided that And you make the shape of that armhole that you want it to be. How wide you want that armhole to be. You just go like this. See that? And you just have one side, and that looks pretty cool. Oh, 2 minutes already. All right.